Hello, friends. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good. And what about kids? How was your day? You can let me know about your day on the comments. So, friends and kids, today I have come up with a new topic, that is vowels. So, today we'll be knowing about vowels, consonants, and also a few details how means the phonic sound also related to the vowels and consonants. So let's go for it. So let me first tell you, there are 26 letters in English alphabets, right? How many? 26 letters, like A, B, C, D till Z. So there are 26 letters in alphabets. Out of these 26 alphabets, 5 are vowels. Yes, 5 are vowels. And if you just take out these 5 letters from the 26 letters of alphabets, how many you will remain with? So you're remaining with 21. And the 21 are the consonants. So these are the 21 consonants and vowels which we have read during our school time. But now vowels doesn't completely comes under the A, E, I, O, U sound. Rather, it also falls on the phonic sound as well. So here you can see I have written 26 letters in alphabet. Exactly, this is true. 26 letters in alphabet, but out of which 5 are vowels that we all know. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. But it's not only with the letters but with the phonic sound. That is, A says A, E says A, I says E, O says O, U says A. So it's about A, E, O, A. So these phonics, although we write before these vowels, we understand that A, E, I, O, U are the vowels, but we should also remember vowels doesn't only see the letters but also the sound, means the phonics of the letters, like the sound where it's written A, where it's A, which means E, where it's A. So for all these particular sounds, we need to put some articles related to vowels. That articles, this topic I'm not bringing here, but we'll get to learn this articles thing later on. I'll make another video related to articles, but simple. So there are 26 alphabets, out of which 5 are vowels and 21 are consonants, but there are some exceptions are nowadays Y or Y pronunciation and W, that also doesn't count in consonants nowadays. It is have some mix for vowels and consonants. So but first let me tell you what is vowels, means what do we say vowel. So if you just I have just Google it out. If you find it in the Google, you can see what do we mean by vowels. Vowels means when we speak, we are pronouncing speech sounds represented by each other. Like air flows through our vocal cords and is constructed as we articulate. So if a speech sound is pronounced without any blockage of the vocal cords, it is considered a vowel. Like the 5 I have mentioned here, the 5 vowels are A, E, I, O, U. These are always vowel sounds regardless of the word. Means like as I said, like for an example, why do I pitch on this? Like you have to concentrate on the phonics apart from these vowel letters, as in letters. Like for phonics, where you hear this sound of a, like for an example, honor. Honor is an example. Honest is an example where it starts. The word starts with the letter H, but the phonics or the pronunciation starts from O. So O, as I said, O makes O sound. So although honor, honest, this all this starts from H letter word, but we consider it as a vowel starting from vowel, and we write those words and we put an article "an" before it. Like I said, you will little bit confused about the articles. I'll explain it to you what are the articles in my other video, in a separate video. So as I said, vowels versus consonants, if I'll tell you, it's like first let me tell you what are the consonants. So consonants are basically the rest of the letters in alphabets. If you just take out this A, E, I, O, U, and the rest of the letters B to Z are consonants. And it's like what I've written here is, what do you speak? Spoken sound made by completely or partially blocking the flow of the air breathed out. So, and whereas the vowels, it goes with phonic sounds completely. It's a speech sound. Here I've written, we use vowels to form a word. To form any sort of word, like wherever you'll see, we are using a vowel. When you use a vowel, it has a meaning. It's like a word. We use a vowel O. Form, we use a vowel O. To, we use a vowel O. We use a vowel A. So E, here also E, here O, E. So each word you see which has a meaning must be having vowels inside it. So it doesn't have any meaning, simply. And about speaking, like I said, if you remember the phonics, you'll be able to figure it out. What is the difference? Apart from the vowels written like A, E, I, O, U, vowels, we also go by phonics, that wherever the sound of A, E, A, O, are there, we will use articles for this, considering it as a proper vowels. Articles like a and the. Especially for vowels, we use an. So this is what, and we will get to know about in a separate video. I'll mention why Y and W means Y sounds ye and W sounds w. These are also nowadays considered to be, means like it goes in, means neither it is considered to be vowels nor consonants. So I hope you like this lesson. I'll be telling you more related to this. Here, as I've written, it has no meaning individually. And here, as we know, like to use any vowels, we use vowels to form any words. Any word starting with a vowel should be noted by an article, that is an. So here I have mentioned this, that for vowels we use an. But before that, let me tell you what are the difference between the article, the vowels and the consonants. So unlike vowels, consonants involve blockage or constriction of airflow when they are articulated. That means when you speak, they doesn't go by the blockage, or you don't have to open your mouth like this. You don't have to stretch. It's like constriction of airflow when they are articulated. Means it's like you never block this. This can be partially blockage or complete closure of the vocal cords, as with an example where Y is a consonant. Here it's mentioned Y is a consonant. All letters that are consonants can be easily determined by saying them out loud. This will make it clear what speech sound involves blockage of air. That means, it means to say, like if there is some consonant, you can directly speak, not without thinking or uttering about, means how it should have a sound. Like for the vowels, we have a short sound and as well as long sound as well. But for the consonants, we hardly make those long and short sound, or we do not make it. I'll come up with this as an example to make it very clear. What do I mean by saying short sound and long sound? So it's also mentioned, like you may notice that there are far more vowel sounds than representing by A, E, I, O, U and Y. Here also it's mentioned Y in vowels. As with consonants, individual vowels can only do so much on their own. Like I said, as with consonants, individual vowels can only do so much on their own. Vowels can form a mean on their own. Vowels can make different pitches, lengths and tones. The main reason that vowels exist is to help break words down into syllables. Syllables are smaller units of pronunciation that divide a word and help with articulation and spelling. As a rule, all syllables have one vowel sound. It must have one vowel sound. Like in most cases, which means syllables have to have a vowel. Means dividing which words into syllables is an important tool to learn in learning to read, write and pronounce words. And vowels are necessary to achieve this. So as we know, all syllables are required to have a vowel sound. There are some specific cases when no vowel itself is present. This can happen in words that do not have any vowels at all. There are few abbreviations that are now considered words like doctor, dr and TV, television. Also it's like which only consist of consonants. Similarly, many means it's like words which spell out the sounds they represent do not have any vowels. Like you say grr, sh. There are so many examples. So likewise, they are also not vowels. So in special cases, it may be surprising to hear that the letter W can also switch over from consonant to vowel. Like I said, this why I read it just to give you, means like in wood, what we say, wood, walk and wow, followed by a vowel like in wood, walk and wow. So all these sort of things we are considering as vowel. So this way the beginning of a word followed by a vowel is like for like I said, would, walk, wow. The articles we use is a. And then this speech sound was actually once a different symbol altogether called a when, and it's part of the reason why the letter W is pronounced as W and not double V. So I'll be showing you this, so you can refer to this. which I have just read it to you. And most importantly, having said so many things related to vowels, I would like to share with you this thing like articles, because it is little bit easier to explain when it is there on the pen and paper. So articles we will go in next class perhaps, or in a separate video. There, as I said, for we use articles for vowels. Like articles are defined into two types. There is definite articles and indefinite articles. For indefinite articles we use a or an, and for definite we use the. Says it's what do you mean by indefinite? Means in general things. Like for definite we mean specific things, like we are particular about things, so there we use the. Like words, vowels, and words are defined mixture of vowels and consonants, a e i o u, and consonants is with sound with a e i o u. See, again, do not get confused. Like I said, vowels doesn't only finish with the a e i o u letter. It has been this picture has been shown. Means in consonants also you go with the sound, like phonics. Phonics also you need to check. Like for an example, it was honor, honest. So that starts from H letter, but it sounds as O, which makes O phonics is O. So you need to remember that it's not only with the letters but also with the sound, with the phonics. There also we use an. So we use an, here it's written. And for rest of all the consonants we use a. And for special cases we use the. Like the boy means we are particular about something. So this is something which I want to say, like vowel for long vowel, for vowels like a, e, i, o, u, long and short sound. Like in short a we say apple, cat. But for long sound of a makes cake, bake. So here the sound of a is little bit stretched. Like for short e, e makes a sound, so it's make jet, net. But for the long sound like feet, leaf, e sound is stretched. Like similarly for I, we say fish, I says e, fish, pen. Now for long we say kite, ice cream, ice. So all this having long sound of I. So it's like for clock, clock. But for rope, o, long sound of o. Then sun is short a, cute is long again. So this is the way we figure it out for long and short sound, especially in alphabets. So here we go, like the short and long sound and some honorary vowel. It's like a, e, o, ye. So here it's mentioned yeah. And the letters consonants are the rest of the letters, but there are some exception. See, it goes here too and here too. It goes in vowel and also remember W2. So we'll read about all this thing later on in some different video. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any query you can reach out to me anytime, and maybe I'll post some different videos. I'll post some different sort of examples in my separate videos related to vowels, phonics, alphabets, consonants, and articles. So stay in touch. Let me know your query on the comment section. Take care. Bye bye.